we could not square away the breeding program with their rehabilitation program or their research program. First time that we had a scientific report in this detail brought to a board, we really wanted that to be the base of any discussion. But every time we came back to the breeding program, we just felt that's a program that might serve other purposes, but we were not convinced that it served the purpose of conservation, rescue, rehabilitation, or research. So that's where we drew the line in the sand. I guess you could say this board has faith in our society. Our values will continue to change. Just as in the mid-90s, the idea of capturing whales was decided that that's not on anymore. We think that as time goes on, as we evolve in terms of our ethics and morals on this issue, the aquarium will change with the times. But we felt that this was, with the information that we had, we felt that this was an appropriate step. I'm sure there's many folks out there that said we didn't go far enough. I'm sure there's many folks here who think we've gone too far. So, and that's really what we were trying to strive, was to find that balance. It's never a bad thing to be transparent. It's never a bad thing. In fact, anything, we're optimistic that the more transparent we can be with this oversight committee, it'll be just good news for the aquarium. I think the commissioners here were uncomfortable with the breeding program. And so we recognize that our jurisdiction is only in Vancouver parks. The aquarium is free to continue their breeding program. There are whales that are in the Georgia aquarium, there are whales that are in San Diego, the male that is being flown around from city to city for stud. All those practices, they are free to continue that. But maybe collectively, it's, we hope that this process has shed some light on some aspects that we need to start talking about this, and we'll see where that journey takes us. The board of 2006 passed a motion saying that this board should review the bylaws in 2015, and they took the step to ensure that we had that option. They took those bylaws out of the lease, sort of trusting us that, look, if you guys see fit, change them. If you don't want to change them, then leave them alone. But they had enough foresight to think that this would be an issue that needed to be reviewed, and that's what we're doing. And again, in the comments I made earlier in the spring, if this board was going to take more drastic action, and we were going to actually have a concrete phase-out plan, we're 12 months away from phase 2 expansion beginning. And we felt we had an obligation to Vancouver Aquarium to give them some clarity before they start expanding those tanks. We hope that this doesn't just go away and then in 20 years people start talking about it again. I hope this will be a continuation of a dialogue, and I hope that the aquarium, who have been a fantastic partner and a great asset for all of us here in Western Canada, that they will reevaluate some of their practices beyond our borders and change with the times. I can tell you though, as a father of 2 young children, I'm proud of what we voted on here today. I really ran out. I would, if we had another baby beluga die in this tank, and I had to look at my kids, that'd be pretty tough. So sorry, I think we've done the right thing. I really, really do. And I think our kids, and I think future generations will see this as a good part of the debate, an ongoing debate. And I would hope that in my lifetime we don't need to have cetaceans in captivity. That's my hope.